Hi, welcome to Friday. This is your message for the weekend. So if you found this video, it was probably meant for you. It's going to be pretty specific, I'm sure. But we're going to start with a message that we need from our angels and ancestors. So we're going to pull an oracle card and we're going to see what they're trying to tell us. And then we're going to do some tarot cards to see more about that message. If it resonates with you, please hit the like button. If not, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's see what our message from our angels and ancestors are for today, Friday, April 10th, going into the weekend. We're going with shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gift. All right. So if you're watching this video and if this resonates with you, you are probably going through a form of transformation and you are recognizing that you have some spiritual gifts. You're feeling intuitive. Maybe you're seeing angel numbers and you don't know what they mean, but something is a catalyst for you to be on a spiritual journey of change. You're no longer fitting into your traditional life that you've been living. Maybe there are people who no longer resonate with you. You're feeling out of place, out of sorts at your job, and you're looking for change. Maybe it's where you're living, but you're in a state of transition, of change, and you're recognizing that you are a spiritual person. You're having a human experience and you're recognizing that you actually have gifts. We all have gifts, and you're starting to recognize yours. So let's see what our spread has to say about this shape-shifting. So I'm going to go with the Unfolding Path deck. That's what I'm feeling called to kind of clarify. So let's pull a few cards, or let them jump out at me to see where we are. All right. We have, first card is Strength. So it's telling is to be, you have to be strong, spiritually strong, mentally strong, physically strong while you're going through this transition, through these changes. You have the Lion, which is courage. You see the infinity sign above it, which is saying that it's all connected and this has been within you forever. You are showing, it's the grace, your divine feminine, which it's not about your gender, it is an energy. So that's the soft, the nurturing, but with the strength going on. So it's just telling you, you need to have strength and, stay strong in this. The Nine of Wands. This is a sign of victory, of completion, and starting with something fresh. It is being set in what I'm getting from this is that you've really kind of solidified your I'm lost for words here. Your material world, okay? You're well rooted in that, and you have a new passion, a new energy coming in for you, that you are ready to start something new, and you succeeded in what you were supposed to be doing in the in your material world here, for lack of a better word on that. But this is passion. This is, definitely a passion, maybe your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy going on in that. But I definitely see completion of a cycle that you've, and you're holding your victory. You did it. And now you're making that change. Let's see what else we have coming through on that to kind of clarify. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a card it's about cycles. It's like it's about the cycles that we've been in. So you have the bee in here, and the bee's making the honey through, pollinating the apple tree. And then you have the beekeeper, who's making, the honey from the hives that the bees have made. You have the woman picking the apples. Every one of these is required. So what this is telling me is you've done all of this right now. If you're watching this and this is resonating, you've completed the cycles that are necessary, the teacher, the student, the muse, however you want to put that, the creator, the artist. And now back to that wand energy. Here we go. So you have, the Nine of Wands, and then the start again. It's handing to you here. You're ready for something new. What already existed is over. That chapter of your life is over, and something new is coming in for you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy, and it really is kind of, it's all falling into place about transformation. And then you have here the Page of Pentacles. So we are having offerings of new wealth, new opportunities. It's new opportunities. So again, the Ace of Wands with the Page of Pentacles is bringing in new opportunities for you. What I'm being told is to recognize them. It's not going to look the way it always did, this new opportunity. So be on alert for something different, but that is giving you that feeling of, oh yeah, you know, so that's, again, trusting that intuition on that. Okay, so we have here the devil and the devil's reverse. So we're getting rid of any addictions, any toxic patterns, toxic people that have been in our life. They're leaving, and they can't come with us. We cannot go into this new phase of our life, this new period, with any of those toxic addictions. All right, let's see what else we have here. I feel like there's another message to be told on this. And Two of Swords. So that's your decision. You have to make that decision. Are you ready to go into the new and accept what's coming your way? Trust your intuition. Do you have the strength to have completed all this, to release the toxic patterns, to make that? You're strong enough to do it, but you have to have blind faith. You have to trust, again, your intuition to be able to make that. All right. And what's our grand final? What does the collective who's watching this need to know? What is the one message that we can tell them to feel reassurance on this? And let's see what we're getting. Feel like this is the one. Four of Wands. You have everything you need to be able to do this. So this is just spirit kind of reinforcing all that wand energy. Look at that. The Nine of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. And what it's telling you, you have what you need. You have everything you need. You have the passion inside. You have the spiritual support. You have, you know, your spirit guides. You've got confidence. Whether you recognize that or not, you have that. And now you just have to have that blind faith that you are on the right path and you are moving in the direction and transforming. So what I'm going to also do is I feel guided to go to another oracle deck, which is the Voice of the Soul's Oracle. I love this one, by Isabel Surft. This is my go-to when I'm feeling stuck in a spiritual crossroads, I guess. And this seems to help me, guide me through. It gives messages and guidance from your, you know, your ego, basically, your soul, your spirit, your higher self. So we're going to see what message that is needing to come out to complete all of this. All right. Oh, it is a spiritual message. All right. So we're going to go to the guidebook to answer that spiritual message. Okay. This card is here to help you connect to your psychic abilities. Take a moment to visualize the card. You are invited to receive a spiritual message from your soul, your spirit guides, or an entity. Write down what you feel. Look at the card for as long as you need. You are invited to see a message on your own beyond the card's description. Be confident in yourself. So going to the beginning message, which was shape-shifting and transforming and unveiling your gifts, and then the spiritual message, it kind of ties it all in together for us here. And the Two of Swords here is telling you to trust your intuition. So that's what this message is going into the weekend. I hope that resonates and that helps anybody on their path. Please leave any messages in the comments and I will be happy to answer them. I look forward to it and thank you again for joining.